Hello, everybody. How are y'all doing? Hope everybody's okay. Good night on this beautiful night. Hope y'all having a blast night, and that everybody's doing good on this isolation. That we're still working. We're still working from home. Those of us that are working from home. Hope everybody's okay. Hope your family's still stable and it's good. And I know for those that are still not working or still not, stimulus check should be kicking in anytime. Today we're basically just Q's and A's, nothing major, nothing. I just wanted to do a chat. I just wanted to have a talk, and basically just do some questions that I've been asked before, or questions that funny questions, or basically just questions that people have asked of. Nothing major. Hope y'all can join in, and hope y'all can actually log on and let me know what y'all think, what y'all actually thinking of, and hope y'all have fun with it, because this basically is what it's for. Basically, just to have a little fun and to get you off that before you go to bed. Take you off that of that day, that what happened today. That's my first question. Is that it's basically. I know it sounds too good to be true sometimes. Whenever they ask a question and you ask a question and they answer you with this major or awesome answer, and it's outrageous, and you just like, really? Is that true? Is that a lie? I mean, sometimes when you ask questions, they tend to be very, very honest, and I'm an honest person. You ask me, and you're going to get a true answer. There's no doubt you're going to get a bogus, or you're going to get a lie from me. You're basically going to get what it is. And I'm sorry sometimes, I apologize ahead of time when they ask me, so. Well, let me tell you, don't take it offensively, but this is what happened. This is what it is, and this is what's going to be. I'm just that type of person. I'm truth up front, and it takes you a long ways. I know that someone can change your life. When someone asks you a question, you basically tend to be like, why are you asking me that? Well, sometimes if we pay attention, we can actually see or hear something that it's interested, that really interested, we are interested in, or that we are trying to, we have a question, we've had that question a while back and nobody could answer it, or you just have a doubt. Sometimes that question, this person actually can ask you a question, and you're like, oh, is that what it is? And they give you an answer, and this is basically what it is. I hope that this questions actually touch something, or make you think, or make you aware, or if none of them do, hey, you're doing good. And if they do, awesome. And let me know if you have any more questions, or if you have anything that you want to talk about. I'll be more than happy to talk about it on next show, or mention you, or actually text you, or comment you on whatever basically you're looking for. But I mean, it's, you never know what could happen with the question. So with that being said, what makes the question so fun is basically that when they ask you something, and sometimes it's a fun thing to do, because you'll have something to talk about. You have more verbiage, you have more things to say, you'll have something to, as they say, have a conversation, not a small talk. So when people ask you, don't blow them off, or just say yeah whatever. No, listen, because sometimes listen, because sometimes that question can give you a key to something you've been looking for, or something you want to know, or give you something to talk about on your next conversation that you have with someone. So the conversation, my first question to everyone would be, or to that has been asked to me, so what, like today, for instance, what could happen today? What good happened to you today? Or this week, basically, what good happened? To me, what happened today, it's basically all the just waking up. It's something that happened. But what happened to me today is basically I got to cook, because I normally don't cook. So with this coronavirus, I've been cooking a lot. So I got to cook. I got to enjoy some of the cooking this week. I've been cooking all week, and enjoying every bit of it. something good that I finished cleaning my office, because it's one of those things that you just can't finish, or you just can't finish cleaning. It's always hard to clean. I'm at home working, so that's a good thing. Yes, it's hard because I'm here, not, I can go out. Uh, but, and I haven't been out all day. I mean, it's weird, but I haven't been out all day. Not, and I do miss it, and I think we all miss it. But it's we can't take it as negative. We just can't take it as negative, because it was a good, positive, and very good thing for us, for all of us to do, especially me, to do it to your family and to my loved ones and to my neighbors. Not go out. So if you cannot go, if you can't go out, if you don't have to go out, don't go out. If you have to, then go out and be cautious for the rest of us. So that was my thing for the week. My good thing that is basically waking up and being here and working and getting my work done, and doing it, and hopefully doing it right. I did everything I could. So my second question would be, what product do you think the world could do without? What product can the world do without? I can tell you right now, they can't do without toilet paper. Right at this second, they can't do without toilet paper. We have to have toilet paper right now, because we just can't. Because right now it's really a struggle to find one pack. Walmart is selling packs, 4, and it's not even a name brand. It's a bogus. It's literally it's outrageous what brand of toilet paper is, but that's what they're selling. So right now, that's one of the products they can do without. The world cannot do without. The other one they can do without, I would say, on a serious note, the world, what product? Wow, it's not that I studied this, but I didn't. It's a good question. If anybody has a comment, just say it. One thing they can do without is technology. You're correct. Technology is one of the things that the world can go on without it. Yeah, I would say I don't know about technology now that I really think about it, because it has gotten us where we at, and it has helped us right now with this isolation. But we were fine without it. I mean, I remember when we were without it. I remember going to computer class and basically turning on the computer, and we were like, what is this? So I think we can do without. Because, I mean, there's games we can do without. There are board games. There are Candyland. I mean, who doesn't play Dominoes? I mean, we can play Dominoes. We can have Monopoly. We have all those games. We have all those things. Back in the day, we played marbles outside, or even inside on the carpet. What else? I mean, we can definitely do without technology. It will not be the world that we're in right now. It will be a struggle to live, I think, nowadays without technology. But I think the world can do without the technology. Maybe for a period of time. Maybe for a period of time. I don't think we can do without technology for the rest of our lives. I think we're so used to now that it has come into, it's glued to our bodies, to our minds, to our hands. My phone, I can't do without it. I don't know nobody's phone number. Imagine our population has actually tripled in the time that technology, from when the technology started till now, it has tripled. So imagine all those phone numbers in our heads. So at the same time, thank God for all that, for all those contacts that we basically have, for our phones that we have there. Back in the day was a Rolodex or something, little notepad that we always carried. So I think that's basically one of them that the world can do without. Another question that came up was that I've been asked is what fun activities from your childhood has been completely ruined for kids today? I would say the game that I love to play as I would say since I was probably 10 years old is volleyball. Volleyball, anything to do with volleyball, running, anything like that. It hasn't been ruined for kids yet, because now, I mean, you hardly ever see families playing volleyball or even horseshoe or darts. You know, it's they don't you don't see a lot of kids playing darts, so you don't see a lot of kids playing horseshoe or frisbee, or you know, those are the games that basically kind of, to me, are they ruined our are ruined for our kids nowadays because they don't play them nowadays. It's nothing but technology, like the previous question. You know, it's they so that definitely at that point I can say the world can do without the technology, because the games that are ruined by to our kids are basically nowadays is basically that we don't have those games. There's no interaction, there's no communication, or there's no common sense. As to throw the frisbee, you can jump and catch it. You know, nowadays it's more of a I'll throw you the frisbee through my phone, or let's play, I don't know, something else through the phone. So I think those games have been ruined completely for our kids nowadays. They should come back, and I know they all sell them, but I think they're not bought as much as a new phone it is. So I would say just continue to put those in your kids' heads, play with them, go whenever you have a picnic, take a frisbee with you, you know, take some darts with you, take some dominoes and play with you kids. Teach them how to play dominoes, you chess, play checkers. Oh my God, checkers back in the day was like, wow. Like I beat you at checkers, and that was that was one of the main games that we all played as kids. And nowadays we don't play them. Nowadays it's more of a if you don't have your phone, you're not playing any games, or if you don't have your computer, we're not playing any games. There's no games to play. So I think that's one of them. Another one we can actually and you know what? Going back to that one, it's healthy to play those games. If you're on the phone, I don't remember at one point the Wii came out and it was more exercising and anything like and all that. So it kind of helped, but if you don't implement something to your kids on how to play those games that we used to play, they're not going to play them. They're just going to continue being on their phone or being on their iPad or go to the swings and swing. So I would say encourage them to play those games, because those are always fun, and they will always live forever. Another question that was brought up was actually, what's the worst song you have ever heard? I don't think I've ever heard a bad song. I've heard a bad singer, Luis Navas. No, I'm just kidding. He's not a bad singer. He doesn't sing in English as much as I wish he did, but he sings more Spanish. He does sing Hero. Hero comes out really good. So so I don't think it's such a thing as a bad song. I think it's more of a singer. The singer it's not a song for the singer. So that's what I think. But you know, it's basically up to the person what they think. But let's see, another question that's been asked. Let's see. What responsibility would you gladly give up? What would you not give up as an adult? What responsibility would you gladly give up? And what would you not give up? The responsibility as an adult, one of them that I really don't like to do, one of my chores that I don't like to do at home basically is wash dishes. I hate to wash dishes. Yeah, some people say wash clothes, wash somebody else's clothes. Some other one says cooking. I personally don't like to wash dishes. And you know what? And I don't even wash them by hand. I put them in the dishwasher. But that hassle of washing all those pots, all those dishes, all those forks, and then put them in the dishwasher. I know people tell me, why do you use the dishwasher if you're washing them by hand? You know, I'm a little skeptical about that. They have to come out of the dishwasher because they're sterilized with the heat I think it's like 200 is 200 uh, uh, degrees in the heat. So I think that sterilizes the dishes, and they come out clean and spanking clean, and you can see the glass when it's clean. Spoons, you can smell when you open the dishwasher, you can smell clean. So yeah, I like that smell, but I don't like to wash dishes, and I don't like to put them up because those Tupperwares. Oh my God, that just blows my mind because there's never a perfect set. There's never enough lids, or there's never enough containers. And and I run to the store and give me some new containers, and I run back and they still get lost within 2 days or 3 days, and it just drives me nuts. So dishes is out of the question. That's one of the responsibilities I will give up in a heartbeat. Or that, or it also says, what would you not give up? Oh my God, what would I not give up? It's a joke. I would say, if you ask me, you're gonna get an answer. If I would not give up sex. That's one of the responsibilities I would not give up. I would not give up sex for nothing in the world. I love sex. Sex is one of the best things that there is. It's not a responsibility, but it's a pleasure. But it is a responsibility when you're married. You marry someone you love. So, and it doesn't become a responsibility. It doesn't become a chore. But I mean, I don't know why I thought of that, but I mean, that's what I think. Also, another one that I will not give up is probably work. I will not give up work, and my friends could probably be a witness to that. I'm a workaholic. I do work a lot. I work just about anything that you can put me in front of. I take challenges, and I'll definitely make the best of them. And because I just love the knowledge. I love the knowledge you obtain from all that working and all that experiences. It's mind blowing. So I would say I will not give up working ever. As an adult, of course, but once I get to an age, I'm definitely saying bye. See ya. I'm going to go on a cruise, or I'm going to be like my friend Renee Sims and Stan Sims. Oh my God, I envy them. So, but it's out of love, definitely. They retired at a really young age, and they're traveling. Though before all this, they traveled a lot, and they're not done traveling. But I admire them. I do admire them for doing that. And Miss Renee at work, my sister. So it's but that's one of the things I will not give up. Let's see, another question that and that work, giving up work. So no, I couldn't. just to think that I'm not gonna have any money to spend or go shopping or buy me my pleasures, that just blows my mind. That's just no. We will we will continue with the next question. There will be, what do you like best about your house or apartment? Oh, wow. What a question. What kind of questions are these? But anyway, okay. What do you like about your house or your apartment? Yeah, and you know what? Sometimes you gotta, like on this question, something just popped in my head. You should really ask yourself, because sometimes you're not happy in your own home. You're not happy in that apartment. And you should be happy. You should make that place your home, not a house. Your home. You should make that apartment your home, because it's very important that you are happy and you're good, and you are more productive, you're more motivated, you more energized, you're more happy, and if you are in a place that you like to be. So I will hope, and I will, and my thoughts go out to all the ones that are not having your own place, or you're not having your own moments in that in the place that you're in, because that's very, very privacy is very important to anybody and everybody. So I hope you have that, and if you don't, work towards it, okay, and make a plan and do that, and try to make it there, and do whatever you can to get your own place and be happy where you at. Because if you're happy where you at, that That's all that matters. Everything else. I want to do a shout out to Louis Navas, Maria Navas, and Aaron Lee. Thank you, Aaron, for watching. Thank you so much. Beautiful baby. Your baby's so beautiful. I really appreciate you watching, girl. Thank you so much. You're so young and beautiful as well. Say hello to your parents for us. Maria's here in Texas now, so y'all more than welcome to chat and probably get together and have some lunch after all this COVID-19. Londi from Guatemala, she's also saying hi. Muchas gracias. I'm going to switch a little bit to Spanish because she speaks Spanish. Hola, Londi, ¿cómo estás? Bienvenida. Gracias aquí en el programa de en inglés, haciendo las preguntas que hacíamos hace rato en el canal de español, pero muchas gracias. Voy a regresar al inglés porque es canal de inglés. Muchas gracias por sintonizarte tanto en como en el otro, así es que muchas gracias por darme ese like, por darle ese clic de vista. Así es que aunque no le entiendas ni papá, no te preocupes, tú entra a la página, se te agradece, y dale like y simplemente comparte. Gracias. So I was just saying hi and thank you. I'm gonna translate that real fast. I was just telling her that thank you for watching. Thank you for being there. She is watching from Guatemala. She doesn't speak English, but I was telling her that this is the same concept as the Spanish one. I had a Spanish earlier, and we were on there for quite a bit. And Louis sung some songs. Everybody just wanted for him to sing, so he sang some songs. He was there, so just letting her know thank you for just watching. Thank you for clicking and viewing and giving me a views of her. So I appreciate that. Giving me a like, giving me a heart, and sharing my page. So I appreciate that. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Definitely. So we're going back to our questions. Thank you so much for all y'all watching. We appreciate it. Let's see. So I was saying, which part of your what do you like best about your house or apartment? Okay, in my case, my best thing I like about my house is the porch. I love the porch. It's basically I love to go out in the morning, first thing in the morning. As soon as I'm up, of course, brush my teeth, even in my pajamas, I just like to go grab me a cup of coffee, sit out on the bench, and watch the sun rise. Or even if it's storming, even if it's like raining, cats and dogs have done it, where it's raining so hard, the wind is blowing so hard, I can feel that breeze, that water, that rain of breeze with it, and just hits my legs or it hits my face, and I know by then it's time for me to get up and go, but I just love the feeling, that smell when it's raining, that just watching that water pour down into the houses I live up top of the hill, so I get to see a little bit more than anybody else, and I just love to watch that. I love to watch that. So that cup of coffee is the best thing. Go out there and just sit there for an hour until the sun rises, or until basically the sun hits my face and it's time for me to get up, because I don't want to get roasted or get a sunburn. Not that I'll get one that early, but it's just I just love the feeling. So my porch is my favorite spot. I also like my formal living room, because there I read. So I like to read a lot. So that's one of my favorite places to basically sit as well. So I would say, if you enjoy your house, I hope you do. I really do hope you do. And go out there and just basically be you. Love it every moment, every second, when you have those 5 minutes alone in your own corner, no matter what corner that is. If it's a bathroom corner, that's awesome. Enjoy it. I definitely recommend that you pick a spot. If you're young, like Aaron or Maria, that they're young and young girls that don't ever get a 5 minute. Get a 5 minute. Get a corner in your house that you're happy at. Pick a corner. Or even if you're not happy, pick a corner and say, I'm going to be gone for 5 minutes because I need it. Because my kids are driving me nuts. Because I can't stay with my mom. Because I want to read this book. I want to read at least 2-3 chapters. So I just want to watch my phone for 5-10 minutes. Do that. It basically helps the mind. It stimulates the mind. It helps your soul helps you, your body helps you, verbiage, it helps your brain, it helps everything. So I would encourage you to do that, regardless of where you live, if it's apartment, a house, or if it's just staying with someone, or if you, whatever. Now is the time to actually pick a corner and enjoy the corner. Okay, so that's my advice. That's basically what I think, and I have my corner. I definitely my corner. So what the next question is hilarious, because it's basically says, what smells make you happy? I don't know if there's such a thing, that a smell makes you happy, but there is definitely there is. I do have one or two maybe that make me happy, and I would say, for me, it's men's cologne. It's that men's cologne of grass, woody, oak. I don't know if you remember Old Spice. I used to love Old Spice when I was a kid. Now I'm okay with it, but mainly just the woody smell, that cologne of men just walking by. I don't care what shape, what color, what they're wearing. I don't care who they are, what they are. If they smell good, my nose, I have a very sensitive nose. I don't know if you know that, but I have a very sensitive nose. And I pick up smells like that. If I'm coming into my house, I can smell everything, what's cooking, what's not cooking, what smells. The trash has been there for a day. I can smell it. I can smell anything away, like far away. So it's anyway. So I know that I don't care what kind of men it is, or I know nowadays women also wear it. So a person that wears men's cologne or anything like that, it just, oh my God, it just smells clean. I like the smells of clean. So that cleanness smell just brings, oh, I just love it. Just love it. I like cotton, but not really, because sometimes that clean smell is cotton or fresh. Fresh is too flowery for me, but cotton is it's okay. The one I totally dislike, it's body odor. I don't care where it's coming from. And I know there is some situations where it's more of a problem, a health problem, than it is a pleasure problem, or a forgetful problem. It's more of a health issue. So I hope that if you do have that, I'm sorry. I'm not talking bad about y'all or anything like that. It's just simply, there's some people that actually do it as I forgot, or I don't need it, and or I don't have time to put it on, or I don't have time to spray. But if it's a health issue, hopefully that you get it well and taken care of as soon as possible, and get better from it. But if not, please go buy you some cologne. I wore Avon for many years, Mary Kay for many years, Walmart for many years. And I still use Walmart's hair perfume. Hey, Christina! Oh my gosh, I haven't seen you in a long time. Girl, I was talking about you today. Thank you for watching. I miss you. Miss talking to you. And I should call you, and I don't. But anyway, just doing Q's and A's, basically, in questions of. I hope you can go back and listen to the ones I've actually put out there that people have asked, or questions that have been asked to me. So have fun with it, basically. So we were talking about body odor, basically, that you can always, girl, I love you. Yes, I love you too. Love them babies. I say hi to Manny for me, and I hope you're doing well. Hope I see you working. I see you on my I see your name on my report, so I know you're working, girl. I know you're working. So say hi to the family. Hope everybody's good, and your mom and dad and your sisters and their babies. I hope everybody's okay. Your aunts and uncles, but I hope everybody's doing okay. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being there, for giving it a like. I appreciate that. So basically, going back to my question is, that's one of the ones that I love. I love. It makes me happy, because it makes me think that everybody's clean, that all the men are clean, and they're not dirty. Hey, compadre Rudy, he just got on. Thank you so much for watching, and I really appreciate it. Thank you for being there, and always supporting. So it's when I pray you all are doing it well, and Papa's. Oh yeah, thank you so much, girl. Yeah, we're doing great. We're doing well. Working from home, and Papa's is growing, and then Papa's is Adrian, my grandson. So he's doing great. He is growing. He's learning every day. Today he learned how to get on the slide from the other end instead of the stairs. So yes, he is learning. He's growing up. He is 1 year old, and oh my goodness, he's just adorable. What can I say? I'm Gina. I'm his Gina. But thank you, compadre, for watching. Thank you for the like. Thank you for sharing the page, for liking the page. I appreciate it. And thank you for tuning in. I appreciate that. So I was saying that that finishing up, that whenever someone it's clean, I like that smell. It doesn't matter who's out there who has it. The smell of clean makes me happy. Another question, and let's see. We are actually the final question for the night. It's when are you gonna? Okay, when you are gone, what would you like people to write for you, obituary, and why? On my obituary, really, I don't have much. I don't know. I couldn't answer that. But I can tell you one thing that I would like for me as a person, as a human on this earth, to leave behind. I would love to leave behind a difference, make a difference in this world. That's my biggest thing. Because if you don't make a difference in your family, if you don't make a difference in your life, if you don't make a difference in your kids, if you don't make a difference, period, I think you still have to stay here and do something different. Or even for yourself, you have to make something different. I'm a big believer of education, that if you don't educate your kids, or if you don't get education, you basically, it's going to be hard. It's going to be a hard life. And that's one of the things that I sponsor. I actually have starting a foundation of a scholarship. There's going to be more details about that next month in regards to my foundation, my education foundation, because it is very important that kids get educated and become something. Even if they just have associates, it doesn't matter if they, as long as they finish high school and have an associate's. It doesn't have to be a major. It doesn't have to be a bachelor's. It doesn't have to be a major or a PH, or it doesn't have PhD or whatever. It doesn't have to be something major, as long as it's just an education, because they will make a difference. I know it's so hard and so expensive. Hey, Cynthia, hola, hola. How are you doing? I say hola, hola, because she speaks Spanish and automatically comes out. Hi, Cynthia, how are you doing? I hope everything's well. Hope your kiddos are so gorgeous. So pictures of your daughter. She's growing so much. She's grown so much, and she's beautiful. She's starting to look like you, girl. She is beautiful, beautiful. Love the hair on your son. He's so beautiful as well. Thank you so much for tuning in, for coming in and giving it a view. I appreciate that like and that heart, or clicking anything. Just remember to share. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Ashley, I saw you on my Spanish, girl. Hey, how are you? I thought you were speaking Spanish up there for a minute. I was like, oh, she learned Spanish because she clicked on it. No, I'm just messing with you. Thank you so much for watching. I haven't seen you in a while. Hope everything is well. I've also seen your little girl. She's no longer a little girl, huh? She's grown. She's grown. And beautiful. I'm so happy you're doing great. I hope this coronavirus is not taking you, taking a toll in your life. I hope everything's well. Hey, you can always take Spanish. No worries. Let me know if you need some lessons there. I'll be more than happy to send you some food lessons. Something simple that you can pick up on pretty fast. But yeah, thank you for watching. I'm just doing Q's and A's. Basically, what I was doing in Spanish. It's the same concept as questions. You can go back and look at the questions. It's only 8 questions, and I'm on my last one. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being there. Thank you for the support. All my love and all my prayers and my thoughts are with you and your family. I hope everything is well, which I hope Hope it is, and hope you are working, because I know at one point you wanted to be a nurse. So I hope you're staying home safe, and if not, just stay safe. Okay, take care of yourself. Thank you for staying there, and you can continue to tune in. Thanks for watching. So this, going back to my question, it's basically one of my things. Basically, get an education, teach our kids to not be afraid of the debt, because if you live this earth without teaching them that education is the most important thing, they will struggle. They will struggle and continue to struggle like we have struggled in this world. For us that didn't get an education or didn't get the opportunity to go to college or to, I know we still have the opportunity, but growing up, I wish I had the opportunity. I wish I had someone like me show up at my school and say, you know what, I want to donate for a scholarship for someone under minority, I don't care, minority or it's doesn't have enough money. Her parents are first graduate from high school, first graduate from it's going to college, or that it's first influence in their family or doing something for their lives. I wish there was someone that could have done what I'm doing for these kids. I know it's not much. I know it's not a lot, but it's a start. And my foundation basically is going to be based on education. This will be my second year, if God's willing, that I will hand one out. Like I said, there's more things coming up, but on that subject. But to me, that's one of the things I would like to leave behind: a change in this world. Live a change. I don't want to live without a change, because like one of the examples I give is that if you help your kid to be a doctor, he can save his father's life, or he can save his uncle's life. He can save someone in the family. He can save the neighbor, because he became a doctor. And you just never know. He can work pro bono and basically do some free work for those people they need it. So or an attorney, do pro bono as an attorney, and help all those people that need it. They're not guilty, or that they are guilty. Even if they're guilty, help them, because they don't have the means to basically get a good attorney. So I will say education, or even if to build a house. I mean, just be a carpenter, be an entertainer. Just give someone a hope to basically continue, help someone else. I would say education, get an education. Let's teach our kids to go to school, not to be a dropout, not to drop out by choice. Show them that a debt can actually become a successful debt, and they can pay it off with whatever they choose to be. Even if they get an associates, they will be able to pay it off, because it's just an associates. It's not a doctor's. And even if they choose doctor or attorney or engineer or architect or whatever big education they choose to go to or study or become that or master in that study, it's that education will pay off. I mean, that diploma, that piece of paper with their name on it, is more than just saying I'm here and I have the experience. But yet I'm 50 years old and I don't have anything to show it, because sometimes that piece of paper means a lot. So I will be talking more about that later in another segment. Later on this next month, when school is basically, hopefully, somewhat back for the kids that are graduating. Hopefully they'll be okay. So, hey, Shannon McGuire. Hey, gentlemen, how are you doing? My friend, I hope everything's well. I know you're still working, so thank you for watching. I appreciate that. And thank you for always being there. Thank you for clicking to view my video. I appreciate it. I'm just basically going on some questions that I've been asked, or basically just questions that I was asked to ask. So if you have any comments, anything like that, just please do a comment. And thank you for watching. I appreciate that. Ashley, I agree. I went back to school when my daughter was 7. I was taught, but I finished my degree and my daughter was there. I can't finish reading it. My daughter was there to see me walk across the stage. It was amazing. See, that's what I'm talking about. That you are leaving something behind, and that's the question. What would you like for people to write on your obituary? Probably something. I don't. You probably do, but like you living a difference in this life. And thank you for going back to school. Thank you for teaching your daughter. Thank you for having her there. Thank you for making that struggle, because I know it was a struggle. As I tell my daughter, you put in the work and you deserve to be paid for. And you can get up and say, I don't want to be here. And I studied for this and I'm getting underpaid, and I'm going to go somewhere where I can get paid for what I went through, because those nights of studying till 3 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning, showing up at 9 o'clock to take a test, I know those were hard, really hard nights. So thank you for doing that. Thank you for going back to school and getting your degree. And thank you for giving your daughter that lesson, because that's what takes that's the difference I want to make in someone's life. So I hope you continue to give her great examples, which I know you will, and I hope that she will reach what she actually it's here for. So, and that I wish her nothing but the best, and the same thing to you and your family. And yes, once again, thank you so much, and all of y'all watching, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for allowing me to come into your space and giving you a little Q's and A's today. Today is Q's and A's, and I hope that you take something out of this Q's and A's, and not just my presence or my beautiful presence, or not just the way I speak, but I hope that you take something, because I know questions sometimes can be harsh, can be rude, and can be aggressive, but they don't have to be. Whenever someone asks you a question, like I was saying earlier at the beginning, don't blow them off. Listen to them, because you might get something out of it. You probably have a question, you have a doubt in your life, or in something that you wanted to ask one day and you didn't have the opportunity, or you don't have time to Google it, or you wanted a life experience answer, and someone sometimes with a question or with an answer that they have, a question that you have, and you ask someone, or they ask you a question and you give them an answer, that answer can be the best thing ever. Can be one of those words can be a key to someone else's life. A question, a word, a topic, something. It can be a word of something, and they can actually be happier. It can motivate them to do something with their lives. It can prevent them from harming themselves, or it can prevent them from not doing nothing with their lives. It actually helps. So just listen to the questions anyone asks you, and answer them back, and be honest about it, and tell them what you think. Don't lie, and don't make up stuff. Just do what you always, what you do, basically. And because, like I said, it can help anybody and everybody at the same time. And you will have, after you have questions there, and they're answered, or people ask you, you'll have something to talk about with the next person you approach, or with someone that you talk to in a long way, or you have a better verbiage, or you'll learn a word that someone said, or something about a topic that somebody else has said something about a topic, and you'll be able to talk about that topic. So I would say, instead of having small talk, have a conversation. Okay, well, thank you so much for watching. Thank you, everyone, hello, Marilyn. Have a great night. Thank you for tuning in on my Spanish, and thank you for tuning in on my English side. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. This was just nothing but Q's and A's, and basically just chat a little bit about what you can learn from questions asked, and and some feedbacks on questions that I asked earlier. I asked about 8 questions, and the last one was basically on what would you like for your obituary to say, or for people to write in your obituary when you've gone out of this world, and very positive. So I hope it motivates y'all somehow. I hope it gets y'all motivated to read something, to do something better, to learn from others. So just listen up. That question might be for you. So have a great night, and I'll see y'all next week. Thank you so much for all the space, for the time, and for clicking like, and for sharing the page, or for basically just tuning in. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart, from my house to your house. Mi casa es su casa. So thank you so much. I appreciate it. And compadre Rudy says, Marilyn laughs. Right about the questions, yeah. The obituary part, yeah, I know. Rudy Perez, mi compadre, claro, great job, great work, comadre, on motivating the public. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much. That's all. That's what I'm here for. And that is my job. Thank you. Love you, girl. Miss you so much. Miss you, Marilyn from Florida, saying hello. Rudy from Dallas. Thank you so much for being there. I appreciate it. And thank you everybody for watching. All of y'all that watching, thank you so much. Go back and watch the video. If you have any comments, any questions, anything that you need help on, if I can get my hands on it and be able to help you, or if I can give you an answer, I'll be more than happy to give you an answer or guide you to the person that can help you, or the place where you can get help. So I appreciate it. Have a good one and stay safe. Stay safe for me, for you, for your family, and your neighbors. Love y'all. Thank you so much with all my heart. Once again, love. Have a great night. This is Laura Navas, al ritmo de la reza. Bye.